So I just had a little client call with someone who's dealing with a lot of overthinking, inaction in work, like failing to overcome resistance creatively. And honestly, every entrepreneur friend and creative client I've really ever had struggles with this is how do you stay consistent? How do you stay disciplined in the overwhelm of creativity, in the overwhelm of starting a business, these kinds of things. This is my system and it's so simple. And I just wanted to come on here and make this quick clip. Step one is know what your most important one thing is. What moves the ball forward most? For me, it's writing content, creating content. I have to do this and it needs to be good. And I put that right away in my day. But basically, for you, what is your one thing? For a lot of people, if you're an entrepreneur, the first step is developing a great product or service. The second step is getting people to buy that or getting eyeballs on it, right? So you're either creating the product or you're getting leads. If you're creative, it's like, are you doing your craft? Are you doing your art? That's the number one thing. You got to figure out that number one thing. Step two is put that thing in the morning time. And we actually got to back up to the night before we go into this. When I go to sleep at night, I've come to realize it is so important to be clear what I'm doing in my first hour, my first 2 hours after waking up, right? And not just, oh, I'm going to write, but I need to be clear, like, what am I going to write about? You need to minimize the initial resistance in the morning. So if I'm going to write a video script, let's say about Nietzsche, okay, what about Nietzsche am I going to write a video script on? Oh, I'm going to write a video script about courage and downgoing and self-overcoming. And here's a couple notes about that. Like, set yourself up for success. So it's the same thing, for art, for your business, is know what you're going to do in the morning, make it your chief aim, and then also be clear on the exact part that you're going to be working on. So that way you wake up, you drink some water, get a little bit of sunlight, and get to work. And you want to do this right away. And that's like step two is just wake up and get to work. So many people overcomplicate shit. Like I know when I was like trying to go to the gym and meditate and do all these things, that my work it was actually second priority then. Like make that thing your first priority and then go to the gym, eat your lunch, do your meditation, and then get back at it. The thing is that first hour or two of the day, do what can't not be done, like that one thing. And this is really simple, like a really simple system. I was telling a good friend of mine, like I call this matcha and work. Just drink your tea, get to work. It's so simple, but most people don't do this. And like if you want to be successful as a creator or as an entrepreneur, you got to figure out that one chief thing that's going to move the ball forward, that cause of everything else, and get really good at doing it every single morning. Try to do it 6 to 7 days a week, 1 to 2 hours every morning. Yeah, do more later on in the day, whatever. But if you're suffering from overthinking and over planning and over organizing and always like having stop and go resistance and inconsistency, it's because you're not focused on the chief thing every single day that's going to move the ball forward so that you can get new insights and get to new horizons and adapt. And yeah, you just need a container where you can actually do consistent work and then evolve the work you're doing. That's all I got to say in this video on entrepreneurship and business. If you're in a school community, I can't wait to do some more focus group calls. I'm calling it the Men of Action group coaching program. We're just doing focus calls, bringing up your problems, your challenges you're facing, and helping everyone get more clear and take better action. See you at the next video. Peace.